All right, good morning, everybody. We are in country number 27, Kuwait. And as you can see, I'm just on the side of the road here. I'm going to a nature reserve, but it doesn't seem busy enough to have a direct bus stop. So, all right, prior to what Google has told me, this place seems to be closed and has been for a while. There are some people there. I'm assuming they're like park workers or whatever, but the front gate is like chained shut, so that's a no for today, I guess. Having to take a little bit of a detour because no idea that thing was going to be closed, but it's okay. We adapt and overcome over in these parts. So Kuwait's really known for their beaches, so I'm gonna walk in that direction and look for the coast and see if I can find somewhere just to check out how the beaches look. Look at that, a beach. This is such an interesting country just because, actually, I'll look at this way. Some people will drive like Maseratis or Jaguars and drive out of literal mansions, 3-4 stories. But on the outside, the sidewalks are like missing bricks or non-existent in some cases. So like the public infrastructure is noticeably smaller than other places I've been. But it's still nice. Like, this architecture is wild. Like, look at this. What is this thing? Wow. And like a wacky looking building over there. So like the money is definitely here and available, just not in this. But regardless, found a beach. Also, look at this. I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking at. There's this bridge. And see, look. It goes across the entire horizon. Like, I mean, I'm talking the whole horizon just disappears. Pretty sure looking on a map that is connecting this city to like the northern parts, it actually may be one of the longest over water bridges. Don't quote me on that. But if not, top 5 for sure, because that thing is incredibly long. For my next expedition, I've decided that I'm gonna go to Kuwait Towers. Most people would expect that like an iconic tower would be inside of the city. However, as you can see, a little bit farther out, but you see them right there. Look at that. Those are pretty cool. So in just a minute, I'm gonna go up to the top of that, see what the skyline looks like during sunset. Look at that, a cheesecake factory. Isn't that crazy? This is such a hike to get out here. I mean, and also the entire place is under construction. So as far as tourism goes, this is not exactly like attractive to the audience. I really hope this place is open. I really hope I didn't just walk out here to a second place and it's closed. False alarm, it was not closed. It just appeared to be closed because of all the construction around it. But wow, look at that, and look at that sunset. I cannot wait to see what it looks like from the top. It took me a little bit longer to get up here, so I did miss the sunrise, but I got this mango slush. All right, I'm gonna try to video how fast this bus interaction is. The station is right here in the trees, and if I sat at that, the bus would keep going and pass me. So I'm gonna hang out here and we're gonna see how to get on a bus. Here comes one, we're gonna see it. All right, well, that's a great example of how they will just pass you. So I'm gonna wait for the next one. Turns out I'm at the wrong place. So that bus wasn't as crazy, but I mean, look, it's already rolling. People are still getting on. I'm telling you, these buses are no joke here. All right, so I'm heading to one of the biggest, if not the biggest souk in Kuwait. This is the beginning walk area right here. I don't really have a goal for what I'm looking for, but we're gonna look around and see what I can find. This place is huge. I mean, it goes that way forever, goes this way forever, and this is one of like 4 intersections that I've passed so far. So I mean, and look, every single room seems to open up into a much bigger room. This place is bustling. They got everybody here. Look at these. Look at these freaks. You would think I'm in Belgium, the amount of fries that I've seen so far, so I had to, I had to get me some. I went up to the stand and he was like, no ice cream. I was like, fries. And he was like, yes, only fries. I'm like, okay, that's what I'm here for. But everyone seems to be so like shocked that like, when I tell them I'm from the States, they're like, are you working here? I'm like, no, I'm just here as a tourist. I don't know if they see many tourists. I was looking for some shawarma, and I found some shawarma. I'm pretty sure the dude just gave it to me for free because he said $7.50. I was gonna give him one. He took 2 quarters that I had, which is like 500, and then he gave me a half, which is also 500. So I don't really know. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, here you go. So I think he just took my 2 quarters and gave me a half. That's cool. Shawarma. I have spent all of my dinar. Got everything I could possibly need. Kuwait in general, a lot of energy. There's a lot of stuff going on here. It's very unique, very unique. It's definitely a lot to get used to, but I've enjoyed it so far. Unfortunately, I leave tomorrow morning and then take off to who knows what's next. I'm okay, thank you. As I said, a lot of stuff going on, but who knows what's next.